lately. This here is the Midwest Survivor, in case nobody
Hello.
has seen him before. I tried to put the @ underneath there, I think here. He's under the 500 subs, so sometimes the @ works, sometimes the @ doesn't work. So what is everybody up to tonight? We are talking pretty much about winter preparedness and things that you can get started now instead of waiting. Today we went out for hours, and it's real hot to start thinking about wintertime stuff.
Yeah.
We're sweating. We're getting beat up out there. But it's good to start stacking that firewood. It's good to start getting everything ready that you're going to need for the wintertime. And yeah, we were on it today. Sweating. Like I didn't even get a shower yet. I'm ready to.
It was bad today. Humid.
Real bad. And getting stuff ready there. We got both of us on there good enough. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Just getting firewood started. If you gonna need a way to heat stuff this year, do it now. Don't wait till later. I would just get it all done as much as you possibly can. I know fall's a lot easier for a lot of that stuff. It's not so hot, but we're setting up all sorts of stuff every spot we possibly can, and getting as much ready for winter as we possibly can right now. And that literally includes like everything possible. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been out today. It's been a long day, really. It's actually.
And you
quite
still never
dark
feel
out,
like you never do enough.
Yeah, yeah, definitely didn't do enough. I had a big, huge oak tree in the last storm that fell over, huge branch, and we ended up trying to cut some of that. What was that like? Solid.
Yeah, that was insane. Took an axe to it, just didn't stick into it, just skipped right off.
It was like hitting a piece of metal almost.
Yeah.
Sawed it up. Not chainsaw, handsaw. Not smart maybe, but that's how it is.
It's definitely how it's going to be.
Yeah, everything off the grid. I'm definitely trying to get more off the grid tools. Everybody says chainsaw, and I know right now that's probably more convenient, and eventually I'll probably end up getting one, but right now I'm stuck with what I'm stuck with, the axes and the hand saws and stuff. I got bandsaw. What do you call it? A bow saw? Yeah, that thing works pretty good. That axe wouldn't go through it. That thing would. So what's everybody up to tonight? Last time there was like 5 people talking, and this thing said there was like 1 person on it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
scared
know if
everybody away.
That could be part of it. This guy right here, he does that to people. This is John Wick's nephew. He's already starting to hair like that. That's a John Wick's nephew. Yeah, so we just wanted to hop on, see what everybody was doing. I know if any kind of winter stuff, the caches, digging holes, putting stuff in holes, and building small buildings, and stacking firewood, and just getting everything ready, depending on what you're doing, where you're doing it. A lot of that has to be done now, especially the hole digging stuff. No matter what it's for, we're gonna be putting one of these hand pumps in, and yeah, and not digging that out in the winter time. So I'm trying to get as much of that done as I possibly can. Today we didn't even work on that today.
No.
Got a new bolt action used, really old Savage. It's like 223 Sport or something like that. 22. Little 5-round mag. Already had a little scope on it. Cheap on the cheap, used, old. And how'd that thing do?
It's one of the best triggers I've ever felt.
I couldn't believe it. The thing is probably at least as old as me, I would say, or something. It's old, real old. Thick barrel for what it is, and yeah, threw the ammo in. Mag worked fine, bolt worked fine. We had 1 round that it hammered on, then we put it in that Smith & Wesson 22, the
M&P 22.
Yeah, and that thing just went no problem after. I don't know. That hammer still hit it on that bolt. It still smacked it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell. It must not have been enough primer or whatever on that one side of the rimfire part there. Who knows? But yeah, tried that thing out. That thing worked perfect. I mean, it was incredible, to tell you the truth. Yeah, get ready for winter. Buy the boots, buy the socks. I did pretty good last year on getting myself a lot more ready for any kind of winter anything, but I do need like a really good pair of boots. They're always like $200 or something. Something with some Thinsulate in it. I have stocked up a lot on socks myself. I'm a lot more winter ready now after last year. So this year I won't need too much, but I do need a good pair of boots. I was looking at those Thorough Goods. They were like $180 or so, $170.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. But they had 2,000 grams of Thinsulate in them. I'm thinking I could pair of socks, pair of wool socks, put those on, good to go. No?
Yeah.
Probably gonna. I mean, just sitting around, you're probably gonna stay warm in the feet. But it is Saturday evening. I probably should not have done a live stream today because no one wants to chit-chat. But either way, we're gonna end up going over to his channel for a few, possibly. Yeah, after this.
Yeah, maybe.
So if you're catching this late or whatever, we'll be over there, I guess. Best thing we can do right now is just get ready for it. What happens when we end up off the grid? You're gonna need a way to heat a spot. You're gonna need a way to store your stuff. You're gonna need a way to defend your stuff, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a great time.
Prepare for it as much as you can right now, and
Yeah.
if we're lucky enough that we don't need some of that stuff this coming winter, then go out anyway and see what you're lacking on. We went out almost every weekend in the winter this past winter.
Hiking, yeah.
And we learned what we were missing out on, different ways of starting fire, keeping warm, what things of our gear did and didn't work how they were supposed to.
It tested almost everything.
Yeah.
That I could think of. Yeah, it was pretty good. Got to test everything. Now you know what works, what doesn't work for you in your situation. How are you gonna know unless you do it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, all good stuff to do. There's definitely a place for that, because if you just buy everything, that's like saying your gear ain't gonna. I did a video like that like last week or whatever. Your gear's not gonna save you, especially if you don't know if it even works.
Yeah.
You're just gonna end up going out with all your stuff like, look, I got a new hiking bag. Look, I got a new camping whatever, and you're like, yeah, that's awesome, and then you pull it all out and you're like, why doesn't this work? I didn't know there was a hole in that, or I didn't. Jeez, that's how it happens too. What is it, Murphy's Law?
Yeah, people buying all this Wish.com stuff, and they wonder why it doesn't work.
Wonder why that bulletproof from Wish.com didn't save me.
Supposedly, like 1 in 3 of those are actually real, but I don't want to bet my life on 1 in 3.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to find out. I'm not even trying to roll with armor if I can. So, now that everybody's preparing for winter, go enjoy the rest of the summer. No, I think it's going to be a lot easier to set everything up for fall. You know, fall time's going to be a lot easier, but you're like running out of time in the fall.
Yeah.
You're trying to catch everything before. I mean, when's fall actually official? September or something, right?
I think so.
Officially September, somewhere in there. Yeah, Memorial Day, no, not Memorial Day, Labor Day-ish area, somewhere in there. So you're looking, we still got a month of change of really hot weather to try to dig holes in. Really hot weather to try to set something up. We are going to be setting up a bushcraft styled shelter, camping spot slash hunting spot, something like that. It's gonna be all his stuff.
Something that's good enough that we could use it if we needed to.
Yeah, a way to heat it, something like that. We should put something in there for that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's going to be an experience, that's for sure. You know a lot more about building like that than I do.
Yeah, it shouldn't be bad. It won't be too bad. It's gonna be just time consuming. Everything's time consuming. If you want something done good, you want something done right. So like every weekend, I go out and I put hours worth of time here, hours worth of time there. Kind of, that's how we started doing stuff. And it's starting to look like it's adding up.
Yeah.
Everything's starting, still seems pathetic to me when I can only get out for 4 hours or 8 hours or whatever it ends up being. It doesn't seem like it's enough, but then you go back and you look where you were a couple weeks ago. Actually, probably a little bit further. And then always trying to get a little trigger time. You're out, man. You gotta get some trigger time. And this is crazy. Saturday Night Mess. I don't see nobody on there. It says we're live. Well, and now it shows one buddy on there. Not anybody, but one buddy. Wow, Saturday. It's still light out. That's what the problem is. I don't know. These last couple live streams, I'm like, random. I don't know. Maybe the last one I didn't do random. I just I put something up there and it was like for a half hour ahead of time, something like that. I went up and then a whole bunch of people wrote me on there afterwards like, oh, I didn't even get a notification. Like, yeah, that's about how this goes over here for me.
A lot of people.
Yeah. Maybe we'll make this a short live and go to his channel, see if anybody's alive. Because me over here, yeah. He'll be at the Midwest Survivor when we get over there. It'll probably only be, what, 15, 20 minutes after we get off of here or something. What time?
Something like that.
Set it up for like 9 o'clock or something. Does that work for you?
Yeah, we can do that.
So we'll be over to his channel for 9 o'clock. Don't know what the topic's gonna be, or if it's just gonna be hang out, what's going on. I wrote, winter preparedness on this one. Wanted to see if anybody wanted to talk about that. And everybody's too busy like, nah, man, it was 95 degrees out today. Winter's never coming back. I mean, that's like the... I hear too much of this crap. Too much stuff ends up happening like that where it's like, no, stock market could never crash. What are you talking about? This can't happen. We're in the U.S. Yeah, winter's never coming back, dude. Don't you know it's 110 out? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I do hear birds chirping out that way, though. Hell yeah. You could do like open panel StreamYard thing or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you can hop up over on his channel and talk to him. I got this one just on a regular YouTube setup or whatever. But yeah, even if you want to hop on over there, go back and forth, shout your own channel out, anything like that. He does a lot better on the live streams than I do. For some reason, I get nobody. It's like maybe if I'm lucky, 40 people end up popping through on this one. See, now it says 0 people on there, another thumbs up just hit. Oh, now it shows 1 person. It's so messed up when I'm on here. You can't tell how many people are on there. You can't tell anything. And then when nobody says anything, I don't even think 1 person has commented yet. Thanks for the thumbs up, though. That's sweet. So yeah, we're gonna hop over his way, at least by 9:30 or 9.
Yeah.
Holy crap, 9 o'clock. Does anybody have any good ideas for anything to start setting up now before the end of the year? I know part of, as the peppers come in and the beans come in and all that kind of stuff comes in, I start setting that stuff up, getting my seeds ready for next spring. And we're gonna be making a much bigger spot. I know it's gonna take a couple years to set it up out there, but by next year we should really have a nice chunk. Dude, only when I turn the live stream on. No kidding. Go back on the last 3 live streams, a fly just comes whipping through here. I'm not even joking. I seen it on there too. I was like, what? What was that? I look around. You can shut this off. That fly will be gone. I'm telling you. How do you even get down here? Yeah. We have flies coming through the wall. But, yeah, just getting the seeds ready for the spring. And getting the land ready for next year. Making a bigger spot. Putting more fencing up. Everything is, huge difference. Huge difference. It's going to be a lot more space. It's going to have a lot more production. Didn't really grow anything that I haven't grown before except for pumpkins this year. And we got some pumpkin plants and put them out. And yeah, something ripped them out of the ground. I mean, I had something rip almost everything out of the ground. I don't know if all the potatoes popped up, but I probably lost 2/3 to 3/4 of all my potatoes. Something dug them up. Like I come back through and the potatoes are up out of the ground. What the hell's going on here? But That's how you learn, right? Just keep going, keep going. I gotta fence in the whole area, I think, instead of just leaving a spot open and instead of, I don't even know, even down on the bottom for the rabbits. I mean, the rabbits got through over there underneath that one fence, and that there goes the beans. Before you even get back out there, they're chewing down the bean plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. It's all stuff I grew before. It's not like I screwed it up.
It's been just problems for everybody this year.
Yeah. That one potato field over by your house looked juicy, though. That one field is loaded. We've seen people start hacking the wheat down. I got to talk to somebody and try to get some wheat somehow from somebody over there or somewhere. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a few 5-gallon buckets of wheat or something. If you could talk to one of them. No, if you do, I don't know. I was trying to talk to that one guy. He didn't even see me. I was waving to one guy. Was it last weekend? It was last weekend. I think last Sunday, whatever. And trying to get a hold of one of the farmers, but he was just going. He was paying no attention. He was cruising. But I got to try to meet up with somebody and talk to somebody. Then I heard of 3 fields in central Michigan, all wheat fields that got burnt up, caught on fire. Seemed awful odd. Like it didn't make sense. Why did it catch on fire? That was on Southern Prepper 1. Someone wrote in on his boots on the ground thing, and they said that it was strange they ended up catching on fire. The fields caught on fire. They've been doing it over there for years or something like that, and for some reason, that's messed up. Not good stuff. Get ready for next year, because with everything going on this year, I'm sure next year will be much worse. It will definitely be.
Especially once the masses realize what's going on. Because right now it's only the people who really look for things that understand what's going on. But eventually everybody's going to know.
Yeah. Then it's too late to prep, probably. That stuff's probably going to fly out quick. It's only the aware or more aware right now that are paying attention. What time you got, man? This is like a dead live stream. Oh, man, we still got more time. So, does anybody want to see me stab him in the finger or break one of his fingers? Or he's like, what, dude?
50 viewers, oh wow.
Yeah, all of a sudden when you're snapping people's arms, people watch. I did talk to 2 live streams ago, probably about 4 days ago, whatever it was survival game. If you come back on here, you want to, you could write in the live chat, but if you come back on here, write in the comments, and that way there I could find your channel, because I told you I'd check it out, but I can't find it anywhere. But I know they were talking about she was talking about wanting to see something done with momentum. And there's not much room back here, but you want to do one?
Sure.
Just a little bit. Okay, so we'll show you something like there's only this much room here. But I'm gonna do it on an arm that you could see.
You want to switch?
No, it doesn't matter which one. If you grabbed hold, say someone grab your wrist. Circle, right? Circle black is supposed to be like, you're gonna wave to yourself, wave goodbye. Usually would just be that break off point if you wanted to, but if you held on to it, when they grab, you turn up, you're waving to yourself, you're waving goodbye, and then yank them this way. You see how I use that momentum? I know she said she wanted to see something with momentum. So now maybe we'll show on this side. So he grabs, say this is just a cross grab, easiest way. I wave to myself, and when I go to wave goodbye, I would swing my back foot around, yank. And it's easy to keep him going. That's just from a grab though. And you could do, let me see that one real quick again. You could do other stuff here. You could always wrist lock. Yeah. Either one, whichever one you go with. You can go underneath. Yeah. You could wrist lock down, but that's not a momentum type thing. That's a regular wrist lock thing. Same thing momentum wise. Well, I don't want to do that here. There's not enough room. But you could do the same basic idea with that wave to yourself and wave goodbye. If he went, and now for the camera, punch me right in the face. No, but he's going to throw a right hand, and I'm going to do the same thing. Give it slow motion. You can see this. Same thing. It's going by, and then he goes by. Right? He circled. You grabbed. You yanked. Show me on that one real slow so they can see it. Wave to yourself. Wave goodbye. Bam. See it. And he go by you. But it's also just as easy if he wants to throw a right hand like that to my face to just, bam. See that? That puts me in a real good spot. Plus, I get to hit him first. Bam. There's no momentum, nothing like that, and then you lock the arm. Anyways, that was just a quick one. I don't know. It was a momentum question, or wanted to see some momentum stuff, and that simple, wave to yourself, wave goodbye thing. You can grab, yank, and it pulls in a direction. And if they punch, once you get quicker at it, you can, like, say he goes to throw it a little bit faster. See that? So now what I did right there was, okay, he goes to punch. Bam, I pushed off with this hand, then I put it up for the circle block and yanked it through. So punch me faster. And I don't even really have to move. But the main thing is right there is when he punches, see how I'm off to the side of it? But I can yank him to keep him going with the punch. And if most people end up, I know, now you want to box, huh? He's like, okay, let's box, dude. The main thing is too, when people do that kind of thing is they step in. So a lot of times, if my right leg's back and I'm going to throw this punch, I would step all the way in my right leg. I wouldn't personally. That's what a lot of people are going to do. Real big haymakers. So they're going to step right through. So when that punch comes and you pull them, send them that way. That's just as basic as I think you could do, right? Park lop, like that, right? No big deal.
The good thing about that is most of the time doing that, you're going to get their back turned to you. It opens up a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, or you could just run.
Yeah.
You see, he's a violent young gentleman, so he'd like to hit people in the back of the head when they attack him.
Chokehold, maybe.
You could easily go from there, even if you let the punch, like say you put your right leg back. I'll move that real quick. If you put your right leg back, you gotta start like all the way over there, and then you're never gonna see this. And you step through with your, no, go that way. Step through with your right leg and punch. So he's already, right here. No problem. You could get to it. You could do like a Rimanagi. Bam. You ever seen Steven Seagal? You push on the lower back. Yeah, you could probably do it. Who we got here? Eric Gardens. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, we just popped on here for no reason whatsoever, and it's like the third time in a week I've done something like this. But I got the Midwest Survivor with me. We're gonna go over there and do a live stream. I think it was 9 o'clock or something like that, and we had a couple days ago. I had survival game on, and she was asking questions about moving people's momentum and doing stuff like that with fighting stuff. So we just popped up for a second, did one of those, and now he wants to box. He don't even want to do his live stream, but it's all good. We were talking about winter preparedness, and that led right into, hey, try to punch me in the face. I don't know how, it always goes back to that or a gun. I mean, man, it's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna go over there. I don't know what your topic was or what you want to do or what you want to just hang out. I think he's gonna do
a hangout stream.
Yeah, do a panel type thing on the StreamYard thing where everybody can hop up there and talk back and forth and stuff. Click the link, you get to hop on. I forget how to do that. I've just literally done this the past couple times. And there's pretty much been nobody on every single time I've done it. I think the one night like 10 people were on. So, but you can't tell because then the thumbs up go up over the amount of people that's on. I don't know. I can't tell with this one. Does it show on StreamYard? Like, I forget. Yeah, StreamYard did too. Yeah, so, man. So now we're going to try that same thing, but this time I'm going to stab at you, and you're going to try to move on.
Where's that plastic knife?
Oh, yeah, that's it. In the car, the garage, something like that. We're going to try it with a real one. Live brick. That's the only way you know it works, right? What time you got
Something
now?
like that.
You got enough time? Or not
40.
enough time? 40. So we'll probably hang out here for another 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Something like that. How long we've been out here? Yeah, so about a half hour or something like that. We'll hop up. Anybody got any questions? Anybody want to see me put him in a wrist lock? What are you guys doing to get ready? Thunderstorms here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we
we're
got
gonna
that.
have some in a bit.
Oh, man. 9 or 10 o'clock. About 9 o'clock.
I think
it
9,
said.
yeah.
9 or 10 o'clock.
9's the first chance, and I think there's another chance at 11.
Yeah, and then in the morning through early afternoon or something like that, we're supposed to get it. It's getting darker, but it's getting closer to that time anyways. Thunder. Ugh. I like that. I like that, but I don't like the lightning and everything goes dark. Gee, mother lover. Everybody's complaining.
I was hearing somebody talk about possibly hail, but...
Was that around here? Or
yeah.
Up there? Down here?
Yeah.
Really?
I doubt it, though.
We should still be out right now, digging more holes while it's really hot and cutting more wood. At least the sun's gone now. Man, we tried to tuck into the shade a couple times today. You'd go for 15, 20 minutes at some point. We were just right out in the open with the sun blaze. I had to take the shirt off, wrap it over my head, and trying to keep myself out. I didn't bring a hat or nothing. I don't think I had a hat with me today because that's all I could do. I just yanked the shirt off, and it was just so hot. Man. I sweltered. We worked a little bit for a few there, and it was nice to hop back into the shade for a few. It was like 15 minutes on and off or whatever we did for a little while there. It just
88
got too
degrees, and it's got to be, what, 70% humidity?
Oh, it was a little tight today. Yeah, it wasn't.
And up in Michigan, that's difficult for us.
Yeah, not down south. It was difficult for everybody down south. It's like, I don't know, 50? 50 degrees? What? It's 50 up there? No, dude, it's like 10.
We're still rolling around in t-shirts and shit.
Yeah, 50s. Yeah, we're not too worried about that, right? Yeah, I'm almost happy it's going to be fall this year. This is the first year I kind of felt like that. Usually I'm just all about spring, summer, fall, that kind of a thing. And now I'm like, man, if it would just come down to 70 degrees, we could probably, get an extra 2 hours straight time out of working on stuff just because you're not soaking wet. Everything I'm holding on to is filled with sweat. Axe is slipping out of my hand. Even when I was sawing on that thing, I started like, gee, I'm not even going straight with this thing. It was... You remember I said to you too on the first piece there. First piece I'm doing, I'm like, oh man, these blades last forever if you keep them nice and straight. And I was like, I'm like, yeah, okay. That's nice and straight, man. I'm corkscrewing this saw. But it was a good.
I'm not allowed to say.
You can say it. I don't give a shit. Don't matter. It's just a live stream. That usually nobody comes on. Not anymore, man. I haven't been seeing much for the live streams. This is like the third one within a week or something like that. Oh, weather alert. Huh. I don't know why I get these emails now. And I think
got one too.
You got it too?
3 minutes ago.
What does it say?
Severe thunderstorm watch.
In your local area. Severe thunderstorm watch. How bad was your thunderstorm? You still have power? Well, maybe you don't have power. You never know. But yeah, here we go again. I'm gonna fall asleep, dude. I might have to shut this off before I bring everybody down. I'm trying to think. Oh, I did hear one thing too for regular preparedness and possibly part of my winter preparedness. A lot of people talking about no more Dinty Moore beef stew. I heard a lot of people talk about that. Like, God, we can't find it in our store. I'm like, no, I poured that all over rice. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
It's actually not bad. And that makes me sad because those are nice. I bet you I got one right here. Yeah. I got one in a fat one. I thought I had a regular one. I probably already brought that up. But you could take these big fat cans like that. And being that it's coming to winter, doop, set that thing right on it. What you got? How much is a can of Spam out there?
Don't know.
We haven't bought Spam in a while.
I haven't bought actual Spam in forever.
We bought the Spam singles.
Yeah. And I've bought the off-brand stuff from the Dollar Tree a couple times, but...
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
The regular Spam, man, I think the last time I got any of it was about $4. I think somewhere around $4. What do you got? 2 for $6 again. Oh, shoot. So, yeah, that's probably a little bit better than what I've seen recent. I want to say it was a little right around $4 a can. Might have been $3.89 or $4.09 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't really see the point in that too much when you can go to the Dollar Tree and get it for $1.25.
But that probably tastes better than the regular one. You never know.
Oh yeah, it for sure tastes better.
Generic spam. Are the ingredients in it the same?
Don't know. All I know is that it's fairly similar, and you can throw hot sauce on it and eat it.
If the hot sauce has good flavor, you like that Cholula, right?
Yeah.
That stuff has good flavor, so you throw that stuff on there, you'd probably be all right. Either way, you fry it up, right?
That's my
Right
version of Frank's. I throw that shit on everything.
Yep, and that's we got those singles. I got some of those singles. I didn't even try those
You
yet.
still
I got
need
those.
to do that.
I still got those packets. Next time we're out there, burn something up.
I'm telling you, that's the best camp food I've ever ate.
That's crazy.
Smoked that thing over the fire.
What you got for time? I'm gonna roll over to his. We're gonna shut this off real quick so you can check it out over on the Midwest Survivor. I compared ingredients to the generic foods, and sometimes there's a bunch of chemicals in there. Yeah, as like a different filler or something. That I've seen that before with a couple things actually. Even one of them from the Dollar Tree. I want to say it was the chicken and dumplings versus the chicken and dumplings we had with the Great Value. And you could taste it. There you go. Later. Yeah, okay. We're going over to the Midwest Survivors channel. We'll be over there at 9 o'clock. Everybody have a good night. Give us a thumbs up maybe. Subscribe first time here. Otherwise, no one's ever going to see this channel. Especially on live. I don't know. I've been doing an hour. Look at that. All right. Have a good night.